I'm in my feelings. Why do I let you give me half and give you my all? Why do I feel this? I'm in my feelings.
Hey guys, it's your girl Ali, and today I'm back with another video. And the reason why I keep looking up is because I'm looking at myself in the mirror. So every time I look up, I'm looking at myself in the mirror. So remember that. Today's story time is gonna be about, how I got played. How I got my first heartbreak. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoy this story time. And if you do enjoy the story time, make sure you subscribe to my channel. So yeah, let's go ahead and get into this video. This story time takes place when I was in 10th grade. I was dating a senior. If you're a freshman or if you're a sophomore going into, if you're a freshman going into high school, or if you're a sophomore coming from 9th grade, don't date these seniors. They only want one thing, because they're about to graduate. What are they gonna do with you? You gotta think, you gotta use your head. And I wish someone told me what I'm telling y'all today. These seniors don't want y'all. They just want one thing from y'all. And the diseases that's out today, baby, they get into high school. So be careful who you lose your virginity to. That's disclaimer right there. I was dating a senior or whatever, and I'm not gonna say his name in this video. He know who I'm talking about, but I really don't want nobody else to know who I'm talking about. We had been talking for 3 months, and we had been in a relationship for 4 months. So the first 3 months we was talking, and then the last 4 months we was dating. So yeah, how I met him is I was at a football game or whatever, and he was there, and of course he go to my school, so I used to see him all the time, but I just didn't know who he was, and I really didn't care to know who he was until after the football game. So yeah, we had met at the football field or whatever, football game, and he was just being nice. He was being gentleman. He made me feel okay, I might have found somebody. So yeah. He was really nice. He made me feel special. He would say nice stuff to me all the time. This is the first 3 months, not the last 4 months, but he would make me feel special all the time, and he would always compliment me on the things he knew that I was insecure about. It's he can read people. He knew that I was insecure at one point in time, and he would compliment me and make me feel better about it. So yeah, I thought I found me somebody who really made me feel special, because one time I had told him that I didn't like my skin tone, and even though now I embrace my skin tone, I love my skin tone. My skin tone is the most beautiful part of my body, and my eyes. Besides my eyes is really big and it's so pretty, but yeah, besides that, back to the story. Yeah, he knew that I really didn't like how I looked because I would see really light skinned pretty girls, and it just made me feel I'm beneath them because my skin is darker, Yeah, he would do that. He would open doors for me. When I go to class, he would walk me to class, and he would always sit with me at lunch. So yeah, I was okay, I might have found me somebody. I might have found somebody who's really for me, So that was the first 3 months we was talking. We was only talking them for the first 3 months, and he did all that for me the first 3 months. Then he finally asked me to be his girlfriend. He asked me, he was do you want to be my girlfriend? But he did it in a text message, so it wasn't really special. He was do you want to be my girlfriend? And I was well, we might as well make it official, Then we was in a relationship. I would say about a month after us being in a relationship, he started slowing down on the stuff that he would do for me. He wouldn't open the doors for me. He still want me to class, but it wasn't every day like it had used to be. Like, stuff changes. You know, when you feel like when your relationship starts dying, stuff starts changing. So always keep that in mind. The 4th month of us being in a relationship, like our last month us being in a relationship, in the beginning of that month, this whole month was hell. It was problems after problems after problems. My sister had came to me one day and she was like, oh, I seen Brian in the hallway. And I was like, okay, you seen Brian in the hallway, what? She was like, he was hugged up on this girl, and it wasn't no friendly hug. It was like a full hug, like they was hugging for a long ass time. And like I started scratching my eyes, like should I believe you? Should I not? And I was like, yeah, I should believe her. This is my fucking sister. Yeah, I'ma believe my fucking sister. Like, why would she lie? So I was still scratching my eyes, like, are you serious? Like, are you serious? And then she was like, yeah. And so I was like, what period did you see them in do this in? She was like, I seen them after first period. After first period, I'm upstairs. He downstairs for the like I'm always like after the first period, I was always upstairs. But he had first period upstairs and he was always downstairs. So like I didn't come downstairs until like lunch, or it was time to go to like, you know, PE or something. Like I didn't really come downstairs like that. So yeah, she was like after first period. And I'm like, this bastard just want me to class. What you mean after first period? And then she was like, he was hugged up on another female. Like, you need to do something. Like, you need to say something. So I was like, alright, I ain't gonna say nothing while we're in school. I'm gonna wait till we get home. So my whole day was ruined. Like, I was just thinking, like, wondering who he was hugged up on. You know, he still walked me to my other classes. Like, he'd come upstairs, check on me, and then go back downstairs. And he was just trying to be a player. Like, he was just trying to play me. So I was like, alright, bet. I got home or whatever, and I texted him and I was like, I keep forgetting. Oh, I texted him. I was like, Brian, who was you hugged up on today? And then he was like, what are you talking about? Like, he was trying to like act like he wasn't hugged up on nobody. So I was like, who was you hugged up on today? He was like, I see, man, you tripping. Like, you always tripping. You always accuse me of doing stuff when I ain't doing nothing. This was my first time ever accusing him of doing something he actually did. I never accused him of doing nothing. I never asked him to see his phone. I never asked him to do nothing. I never looked at this man's phone because he never really gave me reasons to look at his phone. So I was like, alright, you want to sit here and lie? I was like, who was she? And then he was like, what are you talking about, dude? And I was like, I wasn't gonna put my sister in it. I was like, somebody told me that you was hooked up on some girl. Y'all, my throat had got dry. I had to stop. I was about to die. But yeah, he was just like saying, oh, you always taking somebody's word over my word. He was like, you don't need to believe in these people. These people don't want to see us together. So, you know me, I'm being dumb. I'm starting to believe what he's saying. And I started not believing my sister. Like, this man really had my mind. Like, he really had my mind. I did not believe my sister when she told me that he was hooked up on another girl. So I was like, alright. So I told my sister, I had made up a little lie, and I was like, that was his sister. Like, that was his friend. Like, I didn't even tell her like that I didn't believe her. I was just saying, oh, that was his friend, or that was his sister. You know, I know her. But I was lying because I didn't want her to, like, not like him. So yeah, I just let that slide or whatever. And I apologized for saying he was hugged up on a girl, which I did. I guess I didn't want to believe it because I loved him. Like, I didn't want him to do that to me, so I forced myself not to believe it. So yeah, that's what I did. What happened? So after that happened, we was okay again. Like, we was cool. I like nothing ever happened. So we was good. We would argue about little stuff, and at this point after that, I kind of did gain trust issues, but it wasn't like bad. Like I would like try to see who he would be texting, cause like I want to be cautious. I don't want to be getting played. I don't want to let myself be getting played. So I would try to look and see who he texting, and sometimes he would catch me and he'd be like, bro, what are you doing? We'll be arguing about little stuff like that. So the end of the school year came. He was getting ready to graduate, and yeah, so I was like, you know what, I might as well give him my virginity. Like I was like, I might as well give him my virginity. And I was like, nah. So if you want to see how I lost my virginity, click the link below. That is how I lost my virginity or whatever. The day I lost my virginity, I did not plan on losing my virginity. After I lost my virginity to him, after he took my virginity, the next day after that, he called me. We texted a little bit, but it was dry. Like it was like dry. Like he didn't want to talk to me. So I was like, okay. So I just let him like chill. I just let him chill because like I know how I am when I'm mad. I don't wanna talk to nobody. I don't want nobody to be in my space. I just don't want to communicate, So so I was like, alright, I'm just let him have his space. So the next day he didn't text me at all. Like I text him first, and I never really text him first. He always texts me first. So I'm like, okay, this is weird. But I texted him first, and I was like, good morning, or whatever. And I was just like trying to be nice, But he was acting weird after he took my virginity. I'm like, okay, God, please don't let this be happening. Because I started to feel like he just took my virginity. It wasn't going to talk to me no more. Which I was right. But anyways, let me continue with the story. So this is the last day, like the last day of school. Because like I said before, school was ending. We was at lunch. Actually we wasn't at lunch. We had to go to classes. And mind you, these past 2 days he hasn't been talking to me. He didn't want me to class day before this day or nothing. Like he didn't say nothing to me. So the last day of school came, and I went up to him and I saw him in the lunch line because we was getting our little sad lunches. Because we had to eat in the classroom because they was cleaning up the area. Like they was getting ready to they was putting tables up, out the lunchroom. That's what they do every day at the last day of school or whatever. Yeah, they was doing that. So we had got our set lunches, and I had seen him walking back with his set lunch bag to class. So I went up to him and I was like, why you been ignoring me? Like, what's wrong? Like, we need to talk. So he was like, man, Moo, I'm not in the mood of talking. And I was like, why you not in the mood of talking? Like, I ain't do nothing to you. Like, I haven't did anything. So what's your problem? He was like, man, Moo, I just talk to you later. So I was like, alright, man. So I walked upstairs to my class and I ate my lunch. I was feeling like sad. Like I was feeling broken. Like I didn't know what was wrong with him. And I was scared that he might, since he got my virginity, he's starting to act funny. So I went home and I texted him, and he did not answer my text. So I called him. After I'll say about the fourth call, he answered, and he was like, man, what? And then I was like, what's wrong with you? Like, tell me what's wrong. And then he was like, ain't nothing wrong with me. He was like, I'm just not in the mood of talking. And I was like, why are you not in the mood of talking to me? What did I do wrong to you? Like, I didn't do shit to you. Like, so why you acting like this? He was just making up lame excuses, talking about stuff. He got a lot of stuff on his mind, and he want to separate himself from everything, like even me. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why would you separate yourself from me when I didn't do shit to you? So you taking your anger out on me. After that, he hung up on me and he blocked my number, and he blocked me on everything. Like he blocked me on social media and everything.